What's going on, Torta Squad? This is your boy Dr. Torta again, and I'm back with a brand new video. Now today is summertime, you guys. It's on a Sunday. It's summertime, you guys. Take out your barbecues, go take out your swimming suits, and let's get into the pool. Now, in this video, we're gonna be rating every milkshake in my city. So let's go on to the first location. Let's go. All right, Torta Squad. So the first location we're gonna go to is SoCal's famous In-N-Out. So let's go ahead and get that shake. There you go. Alright, Torta Squad. So the first location we ended up coming to obviously is In-N-Out. So I ended up getting the Neapolitan shake, you know. So this is a little design right here that they have. You know, for the ones that know, for the ones that don't, now you know how it looks. Now you either have the option of strawberry, chocolate, and a vanilla. Like always, Torta Squad, where we're gonna be rating it is on the texture and taste, you know. So I'm gonna be basing it out like you guys seen in my other food videos. It's gonna be out of 10. So let's go ahead, let's shake it up a little bit, and let's give it a taste. Didn't expect anything less, you guys. Torta Squad, always a banger, especially in the summertime. Nunca falla con un Neapolitan shake, you guys. So go ahead and grab yourself one right now. Texture, banger. It's nice and, you know, nice and thick, but it's not one of those that you have to be sucking it super hard.
Goddamn milkshake so fucking thick, it feel like I'm gonna pop a fucking vessel in my brain.
Pause. That, you know, you're gonna end up popping a blood vessel. I'm gonna have to give it 8.2, you guys. Torta Squad, 8.2 for In-N-Out Neapolitan shake. So let's go on to our next location. Alright, Torta Squad, second location is Dairy Queen. Alright, Torta Squad, let's look at the different flavors. Ahorita les digo cuál agarré. Hello, how you doing, man? Good, thank you. Can I get the dipped strawberry cheesecake blizzard, please? Alright, Torta Squad, I ended up getting the, I don't know if you guys are able to see it, antes que se me caiga, but I ended up getting the new dipped strawberry cheesecake. So, you know, for the ones that think Blizzard is on milkshake, I don't know. I mean, it looked good. I consider it a milkshake, so lo agarré.
I don't blame you.
So, yeah, you guys. So let's go ahead and try this. Remember, it's a dipped strawberry cheesecake Blizzard, and apparently it was the Blizzard of the month that won. So, give it a second look right here, Torta Squad. There you go. Let's go ahead and try it. And remember, we're gonna be basing it. It's gonna be texture, taste, and out of 10. Let's go. Oh damn! Even has little chunks of cheesecake. I don't know if you guys can see it. I don't know if the camera does it justice, but it's pretty good. So there you go. There's a nice chunk right there. Should go ahead and show it to you guys. Not bad. My bad for the seatbelt, you guys. Torta Squad, I was driving right now and I forgot to take it off, so my bad for that. Nunca falla, siempre me ando manchando. I'm gonna have to give it another scoop, you guys.
I'm gonna have one more and then that'll be it.
You know what, Torta Squad? Because cheesecake is my favorite kind of cake, so it does do it, you know, a little bit more than justice. So aquí le voy a dar un 8.7 out of 10. So 8.7 out of 10 for this dipped strawberry cheesecake, Torta Squad. So yeah, I'm gonna have to give it another scoop. This thing's bomb.
Damn!
You get Torta Squad. Lo que sí pega is obviously you get the ice cream, you know, shake in there. I consider it. Y luego no nomás eso, pero ganas like, you know, when they put like a dipped ice cream cone y luego le ponen the chocolate, and then once it I guess dries up, it turns into a hard shell. Lo ponen ahí adentro, and not only that, but what ends up topping it all off is they have these little chunks that I would have thought they would have mixed it in there, not just left it there. And obviously it's by design. These little like cheesecake cubes, and that sent me over the top. So eso sí salió muy bueno. Torta Squad, the In-N-Out one, Estaba bueno. I ended up getting the Neapolitan shake. Now, for the ones that don't know, that's a mixture of the vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry. You know, but I'm sure everybody knows. But just in case, for the ones that don't know, it's a mixture of all the 3 flavors. Those are the only 3 flavors that I know that they just call them Neapolitan shake. Pero pues sí, you know, that one's really good. No, you can never miss with it now. You know, you can never miss with it now. So let's go on to the next location, you guys. Let's go. All right, Torta Squad. So the next one up is Jack in the Crack. So let's go on and get this milkshake. Y ahorita les doy mi review. Hello, how you doing, boss? Can I get a Oreo shake, please? Let me get just regular. And that'll be all. Awesome, thank you. Alright, what's going on, Torta Squad? So I ended up getting Jack in the Box. So I'm about to show you guys. Sorry that I ended up getting late. You know, I'm doing this video pretty late, so you know, disculpame for that. So I had to use my light right here, the LED light that I have under the right here. Alright, Torta Squad. So I ended up coming over here to Jack in the Box and I ended up getting the Oreo shake. So let me show you guys how it looks. Whipped cream on top. Remember, I'm gonna be rating it on the taste test and the texture. So let's get on to it. Alright, Torta Squad, here we go. I mean, I tasted it many times before. A veces salen, you know, a little bit too thick. A veces salen not so thick. This one salió al puro fregazo. So, what I like about this Torta Squad is, yes, I've had it many times and all that, but what I like about this one from Jack in the Box is that they go down nice and smooth. You always get a little bit of piece of Oreo. I like how, you know, they end up mixing it. Not like, you know, no shade towards Dairy Queen, but you know, a bunch of chunks and stuff. Obviously you have to scoop it in. I have to give it another sip. Same as always, but with each location it just depends on who does it. You know, you can go to the same pizza place, get the same amount of toppings and everything's the same that you always order, but it just all depends on who makes it. If they're too quick to make it, if they're in a hurry, if they're, you know, in a rush or whatever the case might be. But ended up hitting you guys. So Torta Squad, I'm gonna have to give this a alright, Torta Squad, so I'm gonna give it an 8.0 out of 10. Yeah, Torta Squad. So far, I believe the Blizzard from Dairy Queen is in the lead right now with, I believe, 8.2. So let's go on to the next location, you guys. And right now, I just want to let you guys know too that Torta Squad, I appreciate, you know, I'm getting some likes, I'm getting some comments, I'm getting, you know, sharing some videos and so forth. So let's get it to you know, I appreciate you guys. You know, I see you still got on a couple of likes. I am getting a little bit of more traction now. I do have currently like 122 subscribers. So, you know, for the ones that are watching my video, go ahead and like, share, comment, subscribe, and join me on this YouTube journey on becoming a YouTuber. I am gonna be, you know, don't think that all these videos are just gonna be about food. What I am gonna be doing is I am gonna be exploring more. You know, it's on my bucket list to end up doing like a haunted kind of video, you know, so stay on the tune for that. You know, my list querida says thank you, I appreciate you guys, and you know, just so forth. And Torta Squad, you know, for the ones that are new, subscribe to be part of the Torta Squad, you guys. So let's get me to 500 subscribers. Let's go. All right, Torta Squad, so the next location, one of our last locations, I said Burger King. Have it your way, you guys. So let's get this milkshake and give it a rating.
Thank you. Which is in Burger King?
Hello, how you doing, man?
Thank you, thank you.
I was wondering, you guys wouldn't happen to have any like milkshakes?
Yes, we do. Vanilla, chocolate.
Did you say chocolate?
Oreo.
Chocolate? Chocolate! Chocolate! Chocolate!
You know what? Let me go with a chocolate one, boss.
Okay.
And that'll be all.
Probably 60.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Torta Squad. So I don't know if you were able to hear, but they also have an Oreo shake right here, so which is pretty cool. No sabía yo. So
what? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I ended up, as you can hear me, I ended up doing the chocolate one. But
What? Chocolate? I can't hear you. They're selling chocolate. They're selling chocolate. Yeah.
all right, Torta Squad. So I ended up getting the chocolate shake, as you guys heard me. But I don't know what kind of chocolate they end up using at the other locations. But the cool thing I just saw right now at this establishment is, you know, well, not only do they have an Oreo shake, but the chocolate that I just ordered was a Hershey's one, so it should be pretty bomb. Debe estar bueno. So let me go ahead and pick it up, and I'll give you guys my rating soon. Peace. How you doing, boss? Alright, thank you, man. Alright, Torta Squad, so we just ended up picking up our shake, so I'm gonna find a place right now to park and let's give it a review. Alright, Torta Squad, it's a bit chilly right here in the ice, so my apologies if you guys hear the wind or anything. Pero Burger King shake. So this is the Hershey's chocolate milkshake. So I don't know if you guys can see it right here on the light. It's not too thick. Pero pues, you know, let's go ahead and taste it and I'll give you guys my rating. So acuérdense, Torta Squad is gonna be based on the texture and taste, okay? Let me give it a quick little shake right here. This one, Torta Squad, I never tasted, so, you know, like the Jack in the Box milkshake that I mentioned before, eso sí le he probado. You know, always a banger. You know, it just depends on, you know, who makes it and so forth, but overall, generally, not only those, pero los otros que he probado yo, they are pretty bangers, you guys. So, you know, este nunca lo he probado, so.
Right.
Torta Squad, I'll be honest, voy a ser sincero, like, está un poco aguado, a little bit on the watery side. It's a little bit more sweet than what I would have thought, but then again, you know, hey, it's Hershey's. Pero sí está bueno. Don't get me wrong, sí está bueno. Burger King, don't get mad at me, pero you know, I give it like a 7.6. 7.6 out of 10, Torta Squad. So, you know, it only took me one sip, so sí está bueno, pero pues I'm not the biggest fan of this shake, you know, to be honest. And you know, it just the bad thing about this is that yes, even though all the other shakes are sweet, you know, and a bunch of calories, pero it just, the sweetness just kind of just really overpowers it. The sweetness, you know, it kind of ruins the whole, you know, aesthetic of it, you know, the taste for me, so personally. So, all right, Torta Squad. So with that being said, let's go on to the next location. Again, I do apologize. I am doing this at night. I never really done the video at night. You know, so hopefully the lighting isn't too bad. I mean, hopefully you guys can see this pretty face.
Look at it! Look at it! Look at it! I want all of you to look at it!
So, you know, yeah, so we're gonna go on to the next location. Y como les digo, you know, I appreciate you guys so much. You know, if you guys stuck with me this whole time, you know, go ahead and comment the word shake in the comment section. If you guys made it this far, go ahead and comment the word shake. If you guys ended up making it so far to this video, go ahead and press that like button. And again, I appreciate you guys. I love you guys, Torta Squad. And if you guys are new, go ahead and press that subscribe button and that notification button to get more videos. You know, this is just the beginning. I love you guys, and let's go on to the next one. Let's go. All right, Torta Squad. So the next location is Winter Schnitzel. So they got a pretty good variety of milkshakes, Torta Squad. So let's go ahead and pick one of them. Oh, damn. They have the Fruit Loop one. No worries. No worries. Can I get the Fruit Loops shake, please?
Okay.
And that'll be all.
Okay, we'll do 625.
Awesome. Thank you. Alright, Torta Squad. So it ends up coming to the end of the video. Now, the last place that we ended up choosing, as I'm pretty sure you can see, Winter Snitcher, you guys. So what I ended up getting is I ended up getting the Fruit Loops shake. Never had it before, so, you know, it could be too sugar, it could be not. But let's go ahead and try it, though. This is how it looks. I don't know if the light does it justice, but... I would have thought they would have had like a couple of Fruit Loops in there for the back, and I guess they ended up mixing it all up. So let's go ahead and give it a try. Oh, I do see like a couple of... I do see a couple of crumbles right here at the squad, so let's go ahead and try it. Oh, not bad. It's nice, thick, vanilla flavor. You can definitely taste the Fruit Loops in there. This one, the Fruit Loop shake does come close to the Hershey shake from Burger King. As close as, like, I'm talking about sweetness. Now I know every shake is gonna be sweet, but those most sweet shakes that I've had, the most sweetness in the shake that I've had today, Burger King, and I want to say this one, Torta Squad. So this one, even though it's pretty good, but I'm gonna have to give it probably like a, I give this like a 8.3 for the final one, which is Winter Schnitzel's Fruit Loop shake. I'm gonna have to give it like a 8.3. So there you go, Torta Squad. That ends the video. I appreciate you guys. If you guys ended up making it this far, thank you. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys, Torta Squad. If you guys are new here, please go ahead and subscribe and put that notification up on top. And, you know, just for future videos, you know, go ahead and become part of the Torta Squad if you're not. And if you are, I appreciate you guys. And thank you for following me on this journey. I appreciate you guys. For the ones that are new, go ahead and, like I said, press that subscribe button. Be part of the Torta Squad. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you to the next video, you guys. Peace.